Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Camelia from Advanced Speaking A2. Here I would like to deliver my presentation by the title Teaching Writing Using Think Pair Share Viewed from Students' Level of Risk-Taking. This article was written by two researchers, namely Ningtyas Aureliana Argawati and Lilis Suryani. So, we are going to see the table of the content. I have divided 6 sections. The first is background, the second is research objective, the next is theoretical framework, and then research method, the fifth is result or finding, and the last is conclusion. Let's start the presentation. The first is we talk about background. The background of this article is the researcher wants to observe about the effectiveness between think pair share method and direct instruction method to teach writing. Writing is considered as the most difficult skill to master compared with the other skill because it involves many language elements such as contents, organization, vocabulary, grammar, and mechanics. The research examined the effect of two independent variables, think pair share and direct instruction method. TPS or think pair share is a strategy designed and developed by Lehman and Associates to encourage student classroom participation. TPS helps students develop conceptual understanding of a topic because they discuss it with their friends in pair. It makes them feel free to discuss about everything they want, relating to describing someone or something. By doing that activity, their ability to filter information, write down conclusion, and consider point of view will be developed. The next is research objective. There are two objectives of this research. The first is this research wants to find suitable and effective method between TPS and GIM. The researcher will find the suitable and effective method in writing. The second is to observe the skill between the student with high level of risk-taking and low level of risk-taking. Risk-taking can influence the use of TPS method where students who have high risk-taking will have good ability in their work on pair. They can develop themselves freely about what they want to write. It will impact their work's production and make them increase their ability to write something. They will have a good achievement than being taught using direct instruction method. On the other hand, students who have low risk-taking will feel losing guide and cannot do anything. It is because they used to be passive. The third is theoretical framework. The researcher conducts some theories. Some of them is risk-taking behavior theory. Risk-taking can be defined as undertaking a task or action that involves a challenge a person takes in order to obtain some sort of benefit. When there is an element of uncertainty involved in the outcome. The second is direct instruction method theory. Direct method theory is a theory of education which posits that the most effective way to teach is by explicit, guided instruction. The last is think pair share method theory. Think pair share or TPS is a collaborative learning strategy where students work together to solve a problem or answer a question. Now we are going to talk about the fourth part in this presentation. This is research method. The article is designed through experimental method, and the instrument writing test, and questionnaire. There are two kinds of techniques used to collect the data. There are writing test and questionnaire of risk-taking. Writing test is used to collect the data of students' writing. The writing test is used to know the student's writing skill after treatment. To know the student's level of risk-taking, the researcher distributes the questionnaire to the student. Before being applied, the questionnaire was tried to analyze its validity and reliability. The techniques for analyzing the data of this study are descriptive and inferential statistics. The next part is result or findings. The researcher found two results in this article. The factor affecting writing skill mastery and the use of GPS encourages students. The factor affecting writing skill mastery. One of the factors affecting writing skill mastery is willingness of the student to make a decision involving something new and different without putting the primary focus on success or failure. The second is the use of GPS encourages students to write more. It helps the student to develop conceptual understanding of a topic because they discuss it with their friends in pair. It makes them feel free to talk about everything they want to deal with the topic. Now, we are in the last part of this presentation. That is conclusion. The conclusion is, one of the good methods to teach writing is GPS. This method is proved to be more effective than DIM in teaching writing. The procedure of TPS are think, pair, and share. TPS method is more suitable for students with high level of risk-taking. Meanwhile, DIM is more suitable for the student with low level risk-taking. That's all from me. Thank you for your attention. The last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.